Hello. Become a confident business communicator. Isn't that what we would all like to do? With the help of this book, written by Deborah Boswell along with Greg Womble, we can do that. Deborah has this to say about the importance of communication in business. My mantra is that communicating with credibility and professionalism is vital to advancing a career. And I see that truth play out in the real world of business every day. There are so many selections that I've marked in this book that I'm going to refer back to time and again. 2 or 3 of them I can share with you now. One I especially like has to do with listening skills. Deborah talks about the movie mindset. Think of it this way, she says. When you go to see a movie, you enter a dark, vast theater with anticipation. No one has to tell you to sit up and pay attention. The movie starts and you're enjoying your buttered popcorn. However, not long into the movie, you get so focused on a particular scene that you miss your mouth and popcorn falls to the floor without your notice. As the movie progresses, you may find you have to go to the restroom, but you delay getting up even to the point of pain because you don't want to miss what comes next. She goes on to say, what if you could take that single-minded focus you experience at the movie theater, tennis court, or golf course, and apply it to your next listening experience? What would people do if you really focused on what they had to say? She moves ahead to give several guidelines on how we can achieve that focus. Referring to email, this is her advice. How many times have you misinterpreted a message shared via email? Perhaps you worried all day that someone was upset with you or disagreed with your email message. I'll stop long enough to say that certainly describes me, and maybe you as well. She continues, once you talked to them in person, you found out they were not upset and you totally misread their intended meaning. You wasted a great deal of time and energy thinking about what went wrong. I cannot hear your voice via email. I cannot pick up on any nonverbal cues when I'm reading an email. I can make assumptions, but lacking any visual or auditory contact, my assumptions are just that, blind guesses about what you meant in the email communication. Causes us to be much more careful with email, doesn't it? Deborah works with a number of people in the technical professions as their advisor, their coach, their speech coach. One thing she has discovered is that many of them look on small talk as a waste of time. She disagrees. It's not, she says, it's not just how you express yourself in a meeting, but rather what you say 5 minutes before or after the meeting in an informal setting. In other words, mastering off-the-cuff and off-the-record casual conversations. Many in the technical professions see small talk, as I've already mentioned, as a waste of time, but that is simply untrue. Small talk is a warm-up to deeper conversation. It is surface-level interaction about such mundane topics as the weather, local sports teams, and even the food you are enjoying. Learning to make small talk is an important skill. Participating in these conversations can also provide information you may not find out in the main meeting or event about to take place. This book is absolutely packed with wonderful instruction in a clear, compelling style, as you can tell by what I've shared. Get this book, and you can become that confident business communicator that you've wanted to become for a long time.